I'm being rude?
Yes.
And how is that?
How is that? I'm trying to explain to you, you're in the park after hours and you're committing a crime.
That's a
You're not-
crime?
It is.
The
Over
police
2 years
officer
ago,
sounds
I
so
showed you a
evil.
video about a 62-year-old grandfather named Kevin Hinton. He was driving late one night on a road trip, returning from meeting his brand new baby granddaughter in Oregon. He was too tired to continue driving. He couldn't keep his eyes open, so he pulled over in a public parking lot in Spokane, Washington to take a nap. But then he was awakened by the arrival of Sergeant Clay Hilton with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office. And 3 minutes later, he would have 8 broken ribs, a punctured lung, a severe concussion,
Oh my
a shoulder
God.
injury, and a disfigured lip. Why? Because Sergeant Hilton thought this 62-year-old grandfather was rude to him.
Get on the ground! What part of that did you not understand?
You hit me so many times. Why'd you hit me?
You weren't listening.
But now, over 2 years later, there's a huge update to my original video about this. Sergeant Hilton has not only been fired, but is now facing federal criminal charges. It was after 10:30 p.m. on August 14, 2023. Mr. Hinton pulled into a public parking lot near Terrace View Park to take a nap. He pulled off his shoes, he yanked the pillow over, he turned on a movie that he could fall asleep to. His pet umbrella cockatoo, Lily, was nestled in the passenger seat just next to him. But this peaceful scene was not going to last for long. At about 11:45 p.m., Sergeant Hilton showed up. He shined a flashlight into the window of Mr. Hinton's car, and he told him that he was committing a crime by being in the park after hours.
How you doing?
Good. You're not on video recording. There's a crime to be in the park after hours. This is considered a park.
Sergeant Hilton was wrong, however. According to Mr. Hinton's lawyers, it's actually not a crime to be in Terrace View Park at any time of the day or night, and the location where Mr. Hinton was parked is not actually part of any park within the meaning of the Spokane Valley Code. Mr. Hinton responded by saying that he would go find another place to watch a movie, communicating his intention to comply with the officer's orders.
All right, I'll go find another place to watch a movie.
But instead of allowing Mr. Hinton to simply leave the area, Sergeant Hilton instead detained him by demanding his identification.
Do you have your ID on you real quick?
No, I don't.
As Mr. Hinton attempted to gather himself, preparing to move to a different parking area, he was informed by Sergeant Hilton that he could not shut the door of his vehicle, and he was told twice that he was not free to leave.
And you're not shutting the door, you're not free to leave.
When asked why he wasn't free to leave, the officer responds, "Because you are being rude."
Yeah, I am.
You're not.
Why are you acting like that?
Because
I
you're
just
kind of
said
being rude.
I'm being rude?
Yes.
Oh, he's so
And how is
evil.
that?
How is that? I'm trying to explain to you, you're in the park after hours and you're committing a crime.
That's a
You're not.
crime?
It is. Yes.
No, it's not.
What about it?
It's a civil offense.
It's not. Do you have your
Really?
ID?
No, I don't have my ID on.
Well, now pick another.
You're gonna get my ID for sitting in a parking lot now.
So evil.
Yeah.
So.
Whose car are you in?
Pardon me?
You're not shutting the door on me.
I'm not shutting the door, I'm rolling the window down. Now you can shut my door.
I'm not shutting the door. I need your name. You are not free
I'm
to
not
leave.
giving you my name.
Okay.
The two then
Yeah, I learned you don't have
exchanged some
to.
heated words, and Mr. Hinton refused to tell the deputy his name or provide identification.
Putting your shoes on for you. You're not going anywhere.
And why is that, sir?
Why? Because you're refusing to tell me who you are. You're probably going to end up going to jail.
Oh, for not giving you my name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have at it.
Okay. Go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around, face the car. Turn around, face the car.
Don't put your hands on me, pal. Listen,
You're going to get hurt. If you
I
don't
am?
listen to what I'm telling you.
are you?
This
are
is
you
crazy.
recording
I
this?
already told you that. Get on the
Hey,
ground. You're under arrest.
And then 3 minutes later, the deputy yanked Mr. Hinton out of his car by his legs and hit him multiple times while ripping his shirt and knocking out his false teeth.
Fuck, dude. Get on the ground. Dude, get on the ground. Jesus Christ. What part of that? I want him code 6. You're under arrest. Get on the ground.
Ooh.
Why are you doing this, man? What the fuck, man? What the fuck are you doing?
On your stomach. You're on your stomach.
You got this man crying.
I will, I promise.
Damn.
Okay.
This is the hard part for me.
Guys, please, please.
What part of that did you not understand?
You hit me so many times. Why did you hit me?
You weren't listening.
Wow.
Now you want to tell me your name?
I would have thought the female cop would be sympathetic, but she wasn't.
But it's hit me. Why? I didn't do anything. Please, I can't breathe.
Oh.
Somebody stop it. Oh, fuck. Did this really just happen?
I told you you're under arrest.
This violent arrest left Mr. Hinton with 8 broken ribs, a punctured lung, a severe concussion, a shoulder injury, and a disfigured lip. Later in the video, while Sergeant Hilton is giving statements after the incident, guess what he does? He turns off his body cam audio, thereby intentionally destroying evidence. So then they try to take him to jail. The jail staff refuses to book him because of the injuries. Eventually, I guess prosecutors look at the footage and they're shocked by it. They drop all of the charges against Mr. Hinton and they place Sergeant Hilton on leave. After my video from 2 years ago, at some point, the sheriff of that county fires Hilton. And then, just recently, here's the best news of all. October 22nd, 2025, the feds indict now former Sergeant Hilton on federal civil rights charges. A federal grand jury charged Clay V. Hilton, age 52, with deprivation of rights under color of law and falsification of records in a federal investigation. The deprivation of rights charge says that Hilton punched and kneed Kevin Hinton in the head and torso, thus depriving him of his constitutional rights, including the right to be free from an unreasonable seizure and unreasonable force by a deputy. The second federal charge indicated that the day after this assault of Mr. Hinton, that Sergeant Hilton falsified a sheriff's office field case report relating to his use of force against Mr. Hinton by stating, quote, "I could see a folding knife in his driver's door pocket and
Oh, wow.
fixed blade knife between his seat and the driver's side." When we all know from watching the body cam footage that that is complete bullshit. Spokane County Sheriff John Knowles fired Hilton last year for this misconduct and I guess other misconduct.
Thank you, Jesus.
Sheriff Knowles also disciplined the other officers who had responded to this scene after their internal investigation showed that some members of the sheriff's office, including supervisors, failed to meet the department's standards of conduct during and after the incident. And those would be the people who showed up
Wow.
and they're like laughing and joking with Hilton about having just beat up this grandfather. So now Hilton faces 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine if
Should
convicted
happen more
of the
often.
falsification of records charge.
Should do that more
The
often.
deprivation of rights carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison and also a $250,000 fine. Hilton has already pled not guilty to the charges
Wow.
during his initial appearance.
Consequences.
And get this, his attorney, Brian Hirschman, who was also representing Hilton in a state prosecution for the same allegations, he called his client an honorable and humble man. Obviously.
Get on the ground!
You see him smash his head on
Did
the.
you not understand?
He asks, "What part of it do you not understand?" All of it.
You weren't
My father was a
I consider
truck
these charges
driver,
to be very
Connecticut
unfair, Hirschman
state
said Wednesday.
truck
Hirschman said his
driver,
client
you know.
has a, quote,
I went
very
with him once
substantial
to me and my
defense.
brother, my
Obviously.
older brother,
Now you want to tell me your name?
to Long Island with him. He said it was dangerous, so I couldn't go
This whole
all the
case
time.
is so aggravating to me
But,
as a defense lawyer and
Can you imagine
as
a cop doing
citizen,
that to him?
said Hirschman,
My
who's
father's
based
a
in
very
Tacoma.
quiet
I got a
person,
client who had the audacity to
and to
enforce
do
the
that,
law, and
we'd have to go to
apparently in
court.
today's environment,
Somebody's getting
citizens are
sued.
allowed to say no. It's very weird.
That's
Seriously,
an innocent man. He was sleeping.
Hinton is also
I get tired
still
sometimes when I
facing
would
the
drive.
federal civil rights
I mean, I'm
lawsuit
up
that
there in the
was filed last
age, you
year
know.
against Hilton, as well as the
Not
sheriff's
40
office.
anymore.
That case is still
Just get
pending. I
tired.
will link a copy
Isn't it safer
of
to just drive
that
off
lawsuit
and
as
park
well as the
somewhere and
criminal
just
indictment
rest your
below.
eyes
This is
a little
great
bit?
update. I hope to see more
I
of
haven't
these.
been out on the
If you
road
have
now
anything
for
else,
4
I'll
years.
update
I'm on my
again.
4th
And you
year.
can follow along by subscribing both here and at the blog.
And,
The Civil Rights Law.
I miss going for a ride, you know, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm a little worse than I was before, trying to get into the car and go somewhere, so I'm working on it. But sucks being disabled. But I think one of my worst fears when I was driving, because I wasn't driving for 10 years until my dad bought me a car so he said, "You're too young, you need to get out there and live." So I people. I like being out with people. I'm a loner. For obvious reasons, you know. So I've been driving since 2018. I didn't drive the car until a month. I didn't touch it. And then I started little by little, listening to Art Bell, driving in the rain. That was like by September, October. And now I haven't drove the car in over 3 years. And I don't really miss it. I'd rather have somebody drive me. But it ain't safe out there, you know. Can you imagine somebody bothering you? I had a cop stop me while I was taking a little ride out in Moodus, because I like it out that way, you know, Andover, Hebron, Colchester, all the way out there where the ferry is. I love that area. And so I had a cop stop me. He said I didn't stop at the stop sign. But what I did was I slowed down, and then I went, because it's country. There ain't nobody around. And so I just slowed down. I had my daughters with me. They were...
11:00 a.m., 62 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's in the house. So, I mean, the girls just got out of martial arts, and I just wanted to go for a ride. I didn't want to go straight home. So that's what I did. And I showed them everything in a booklet, because I have nothing to hide. I'm always legit, you know. And so he tried to trick me by saying, well, there is some brush, a tree, branch, and stuff in front of it, and you probably didn't see it. And I just didn't see it, you know. But I still slowed down and stopped anyway if I'm going into a main street, you know. I mean, I know how to drive. I'm 66 years old. I don't even have a ticket. Never, ever. So I know how to drive. I'm very considerate to others. That's what I'm about when I drive. When I drive, I'm considerate to others. And people don't do that anymore. People in a hurry, I don't know what the hell they want to in a hurry for. So I have a clean record. I don't want aggravation. And so I want to get home safe, you know. You're rushing and you get in a car accident, you ain't going nowhere. That doesn't make sense to me. But a lot of people don't have sense anymore. I was just watching a video about this guy saying, what the hell is going on with the world? You know, what the hell's going on? People are crazy. And so there's more narcissists, toxic, psychopaths than anybody else. Empaths. And we don't like confrontation. It's not that I'm scared of you or I'm going to back down or I'm not, you know, I'm pendeja. I'm not that, you know. It's just that I just want to go home. Okay. If I have to, then I will. But if I could get myself home safe, that's what I like to do. I mean, somebody's beeping at me because I have the right to go straight. I don't have a stop sign. I'm getting beeped at, you know. I mean, road rage. They got these circles now. We got in Connecticut, these roundabouts. I hate them. This lady actually was getting out of her car to fight me. And I'm like, these new people that are moving into town, they're grouchy. I don't know who the hell they are. And these roundabouts are new for me, you know. And so I was trying to get in, and nobody was giving me a chance. This is worse than I'd rather have the light. And but people don't want to wait. And so She was about to get out the car. She was getting out the car to come to me. I'm like, listen, I can't fight you. I'm disabled, but I have weapons of warfare. I do carry a weapon. So, because I know people are fucking crazy, you know. And I came from the inner city. I ain't from here, you know. So I don't want that. I just want to get home. And so I try to do, that's my focus. Just focus on just getting home. Let that crazy person go. I know somebody who went through the light one time when that was new, and they almost smashed into my car with my daughter on that side, and I did get out of the car. I did get out of the car. I think that was the late 90s. Yeah, I think that was the late 90s. And yeah, because she went through the light and she almost smashed into the side where my daughter was sitting, and I got out the car. Yeah. And I think I beat the crap out of their Cadillac. It was a Cadillac. And I beat the crap out of their car. I was so furious because I was just sick of people not waiting their turn. And then I realized, you know, you could have really gotten a lot of trouble for that. And they wouldn't look at me. They just sat in the car and they wouldn't look. And I did that right in the intersection in front of everybody. Because when you're raged like that, you don't care. You know, you just don't care. And I've never done it before, and I never did that again after. Because then I knew that I lost it. And you pay for the rest of your life with consequences with that. So I'm confessing that story because my daughter would have been killed. And so, yeah, it's not worth it. So you saw what happened to the grandfather. That's messed up. But he's out of here. He's out of here.